Hello everyone, myself Ketan Bhavsar, Assistant Professor in LG Engineering College, Ahmedabad. In today's topic, we discuss about the queue, mailboxes and pipe from inter-process communication in embedded system. So now we just go ahead and we discuss about the queue, mailboxes and pipe, and after that we also talking about the sockets and RPLC. Now queue and mailboxes. Some OSs provide the mailboxes and a queue both in the IPC functions. Now every OS provides the queue in IPC functions. When the IPC functions for the mailboxes are not provided by the OS, then the OS employ queue for the same purposes. So OS provide for the nesting and deleting the message pointer or messages. So each queue for the message need initialization before using the functions in the scheduler for the message queue. Now the queue. What is a queue? The queue is nothing but it is provided one a memory management system, or we can say that one available space that the OS is provide some handshaking of the task or some processes. So there may be a provision for multiple queue for the multiple types or destination of messages. So each queue have that O1 ID. Each function have that O1 ID, because if you have a number of processes, right? So each and every time you have a unique ID. Each queue either has a user definable size in terms of the user definable size for fixed predefined size assigned by the scheduler mechanism. When the RTOS call is to insert into the queue, the bytes are as per the point number of bytes. For example, for an integer or the float variable as a pointer, there will be a 4-byte inserted as per the cell. If the pointer is for the array, it will be the 8 integer, then 32 byte will be inserted inside a queue. So to understand the memory block concept for the OS in terms of the queue IPC function, so here you can see that we have a few functions is available. OS queue created, OS QP end, OS QP post, OS queue post front, OS queue query, OS queue accept, OS queue flush, OS queue error. Here for initialization part we have to go with the OS queue create. For the wait in the queue we have to go with the P end. For the function for inserting the message into the queue we have to go with the OS queue post and OS queue post front. For function for the queuing of the message we have to go with the OS queue query, and for the error fraction mechanism, error handling mechanism, we have to go with the OS queue error handler. Similarly, we have to go with the accept as a message from the queue if available in terms of the accept, and flush the message from the queue for the OS queue flush. Now we go all the function, we study all the function in the depth in this particular diagram. Then what is a use of that particular function? But here you can see that in the detail based concept. So OS queue create, to create the queue or initialization the queue messages block. Fine. Similarly, the OS queue post, to post the message to the message block as per the queue back pointer, means queue back, use the ISR and the task. And OS QP end, to wait for the queue messages at the queue and read and delete that when it received in terms of the wait and use by the task. OS queue accept, similarly to read the present queue from the pointer after checking its present yes or no, and after the read the queue from the pointer increment. So no wait for the ISR and the task. OS queue flush, to read the queue from the front to back and delete the queue block. It is not needed later after the flush the queue from the front and back point to queue top. So basically the use of ISR and task. So basically in terms of the flush, there is no need ISR and task. In terms of the OS queue accept, there is no need to ISR and task. In terms of the OS queue flush, we need a ISR and task. Similarly in the OSP post, we have to go with the ISR and task. OS queue query, to query the queue messages block when read and but the message is not deleted on the front end side. Similarly for the OS queue post front, to send the messages as per the queue front point in terms of the QF front. Use this function is made in the following situation. So message is urgent, or if it is a higher priority, then all the priority posted message into the queue and OS queue relate to delete a queue. So we have to go with this type of the function to understand the concept of queue in IPC function. Similarly, we go with the pipe function. So pipe is a device that used for in terms of inter-process communication, has a fraction to create, connect, delete function similar to the device driver open, write and read and close. To understand the concept of pipe, we have to insert the data, we have to read the data, we have to delete the data in terms of inter-process communication task. To understand the concept, here you can see that we have a pipe devices write and read using the device driver function. So as you can see that we have a two tasks, task A and task B. Every task have that O1 ID, like task A have that ID and task B have ID. Now task A is in writing operation and task B will be in reading operation. So pipe devices device driver have a handle mechanism, so it will continuously observe and monitoring the data in terms of task A to task B. Now, once the task using the function fWrite is to set the task can write to the pipe at the back pointer address pback. On the task using the function fWrite, in similar manner, we have to write the data in terms of front side. So pipe are also like a Java pipeline or input and output streaming, defined as a classes for the input and output streaming. So we have some few operations and few concepts which is related to the pipe. Like as you can see that we have a few functions, as you can see that which is related to the pipe. You can understand with this particular diagram. As you can see, pipe devices create, open, write, read, pipe connect, close, pipe devices error. So similarly, this particular different types of function is useful for understanding the concept of pipe. Now, what is FP or pipe device created? For creating the device, open. For opening the device to enable its use for beginning and its allocated buffer, it used with the optional and restriction to or permit a defined in the terms of time interval. Connect. For connecting the threads or task inserted byte into the pipe to the thread or task, deleting the byte from the pipe. Right. Function for inserting into the pipe for the bottom of the empty memory space into the buffer allocated to it. Read operation. Function for deleting from the pipe from the bottom of the unread memory space in the buffer field after the writing into the pipe. Close. For closing the device to enable it the use for the beginning of its allocated buffer only after opening it again. So basically we have to go with the different types of operating mechanism. We have to go with the starting and ending operation. Now we already see this all the functions which is related to the pipe device function. Now pipe messages. In a pipe, there may be no fixed number of bytes per message with an internal pointer for the back and front, and there may be a limited final back pointer. A pipe can therefore be limited and have a variable number of bytes per messages between the initial and final pointer. So now, in terms of a pipe, we have to go with these functions and the depth of this function in detail. Now we go with the socket. Because socket is one of the most popular word, and the socket programming is also one of the most popular in terms of the operating side-based system. Now sockets. A pipe could be used for inserting the byte stream by a process and deleting the byte from the stream by the another process. However, for the example, we need the card information to be transmitted from the process A. Now B stream to the host the machine process to B. So that B will be send the message to the stream A, and the same A and B will be the inter-process communication. So we need that the A and B have that O1 ID, that port, that O1 address, that O1 information when communication must be take place between the two types of node. Right? So if you're talking about the source and destination, so bidirectional communication is there. So we need to use a pointer for the communication, a protocol for providing a communication bit stream between a destination and the source addresses of node B and node A. Now need for communication less protocol. If you're talking about the communication less protocol, means for example UDP, the user datagram protocol, it's a UDP header. So it contains the source port or source port address, destination port number, length of the diagram and checksum. Port means a process or a task for specific applications, a port number for the specific process. Communication-less, the connection-less, the no connection established between source and destination before the data transfer to stream. Datagram means a data which is independent, need not to be sequenced with the previously sent data. Checksum is a sum of bytes to enable the checksum of the erroneously data transfer rate. It provides the device like a mechanism for bidirectional communication, provide for bidirectional pipe like a device which also use a protocol between the source and destination process for data transferring in terms of byte, provide the establish and closing a connection between the source and destination process using a protocol for transferring the byte. Now, if we're talking about the transferring the byte between the contactless concept, so maybe provide a listening for the multiple sources or multitasking on the multiple destination. So two tasks at the two distinct places are locally interconnected through the sockets. Multiple tasks at the multiple destination place interconnected through the socket and socket as a server processes. So the client and server socket can run on the same CPU or a distinct CPU on the internet. So you can directly operate, monitor and control from the anywhere. Two processes and two state to put the interconnections, means performing a global task using the virtual environment. So socket stream between the two specific section at a specific set of addresses and the post specific portal. Each socket process address and section specify that each and every communication will be applied between the computers and a network. So socket is there if it requires the internet, it will require the networking cycle. So there has to be specific protocol in which the message at the socket interconnection between I and J and M and A, M and N. I and M is a process addresses and J and A is port as a specific sector. So a pipe does not have a protocol based on the inter-process communication, while socket provide that. So socket can be a client server socket, and client socket and a server socket function are different. So a socket can be a peer-to-peer socket communication, at the source and destination socket have a similar functions. So similarly, we can understand the concept with help of the task A and task B. Task A is on server side and task B is on client side. Write a socket messages, read the socket messages on a task B side. Socket DOC driver handle at the server side. So in the both way communication will be established, there and only then we are receiving the data from task A server and the data will be sent to task B, and task B work as a client to after initializing the task it will send the data to the task A on the server side. Socket devices have a different number of functions like socket functions. Now socket function is enable the use of the beginning allocate the buffer at the socket addresses, use of the optional and restriction permit data, socket stream. Unlike before executing the blind. What is blind? Blind for blinding the threads or the task, inserting the byte into the socket to the thread or the task and deleting the byte from the socket. So blind is the socket descriptor of the address in a Unix domain. So blind have that over SFD, structure addresses, local LAN, when the LAN is a string length. If you're talking about the socket address is a data structure with a record of the 16-bit unsigned number of path for the file and data structure for data addressing. Mean in terms of unsigned shorter numbers and character path in terms of 8-bit. Listening in terms of the 16-bit queue connected with the client socket. Accept the client connection to give the second socket descriptor. Similarly, in terms of receiving side, the functions of deleting or we can say reading the functions from the socket for the bottom of the unread messages space in the buffer file after writing into the socket. Send and close. Send is similarly for listening and sending from the socket from the bottom of the memory space into the buffer field after writing onto the socket. And for the closing side, for closing the devices to enable its use for the beginning of its allocated after opening the data again. So here you can see that the client and server based socket functions, we already see the unlike, blind, listening, accept, receive, send, write, read, close, shutdown, socket error, and similarly of the server side as well as on cloud side. RPC stands for the remote procedure call, a method used for connecting the two remotely placed function set by first using the protocol for connecting the processes, It is used in the case of distributed tasks. The RTOS can provide the use of the RPC, and this permit or disable the environment for the embedding system. So OS IPC functions allow the functions or method to run on the another addresses, space or shared network of the another remote computer. So the client make the call to the function that is local or remote, and the server response is either remote or local in the cell. So both the system work in the P2P communication mode. Each system is P2P can be make the RPC, and the RPC permits the remote involve of the processes in the direct distributed system. So I hope that you are getting the idea about RPC, about a socket. Also we are understanding the different concept which is related to the pipe, and also about mailboxes and queue. Still, if you have any doubt which is related to a queue, pipe, mailboxes, sockets and RPC, so you can feel free to contact me. So thank you for watching.